If you're looking to buy cheap Rocket League items, be sure to check out today's sponsor RL Exchange. They support all platforms, and offer a wide selection of Rocket League items to choose from, and have multiple payment options. Be sure to use code RLH at checkout for a 3% discount on your entire purchase.
What they need here. Minute and a half into game number 2, get that goal. A little bit of cushion to feel comfortable because we know that they can keep the pressure. We know they can box German Amigos in their own half.
Oh, and this is an interesting play here. Ato traded blows here with the defender. I'm not sure exactly who it was in the corner. That was, I believe it was.
But immediately challenged by Oski. Ball slipped down to the midfield. Good counterattack. And I mean, look at that transition. Ato is looking for Oski. I like it, but still the pass not too accurate. Maybe this one, a Chronic. We've been waiting for some kind of highlight performance, some pop-off play by himself, and he finally comes up with one.
Oh, I would say highlight, hello, and I would say pop-off.
And it looked like there was a pass attempt, but Joyo couldn't get enough on the ball. However, finds its way out to Astral, flip reset attempt, and that's blocked out. Joyo to the backboard. Oski booms it over to a Chronic open net, and he scores it despite all the time on attack for Moist. Liquid are the ones that strike first.
They've been playing the counter-attack game and doing it to perfection here, Team
There's
Liquid.
some confidence from Moist. Astral, no hesitation going for that pinch. Chronic fakes the round 1, trying to take it high, gets around 2. There's the bump! A Chronic makes amends!
He does make amends in a big way here. A Chronic gets the first touch, solo play over the top of Juicy, beating all 3. And the final
No, they had the better offense. They're the faster team, and they're using that. They're just capitalizing every single time on these mistakes and almost just isolating that last man, James. Just beating out the first 2 and then securing an opportunity so just gets one through everyone.
Okay, so Ato goes up, doesn't get a touch.
Actually, to fight another day. Ball gets out. Oski's going to be able to take his time now. There's space on the other side. The leading wave shuts it down. This is looking all right now. Team Liquid flip reset over the top of Chronic pass play. Straight through each, so Liquid get their second and take the lead.
It's so nice from Ato. Relating Wave even got a piece of it. Ato masking that flip reset.
They're playing a much less patient game here, Quadrant. They're willing to commit second and third man and just hoping that someone can get back. We saw it with Cash earlier, having to cut rotation. Here we go. Ato might be able to get the bump. So musty flick. Ato puts it away. Team Liquid moves to match point. What an individual effort.
He gets the flip reset, goes down into a wave dash, lands 0.
The demo
boost.
and the goal. We saw it last game from him, and we've seen it again here. But this time, James, he's had to score it himself.
Man, that was so good, but immediately, I was going to say Team Liquid was humbled last play, but now they're back on top.
What a touch. Ato, look at the angle.
How many players can he get by? A couple of them, but not all the way. As Matira sends it long. A good open game of Rocket League, this one. Exotic and a Chronic in the center. Ato, he's got this bump on his side. Brilliant from a Chronic, and Ato does the easy job.
A Chronic chases, and Ato is able to find an opening. Wonderful work by the duo.
Double A. Chronic, and that's actually made it awkward for the entire field. Infield pass, not well designed as Flame has to make the save. Well, a lapse in judgment for a second. Didn't recognize that the pass was good for everybody, and it's put the team in such a rough spot. A Chronic sends us to Champions Field.
Of course we're going to Champions Field. It's a goal fest this series. It's been messy.
It's been they could have ended it before we got into OT, but nevertheless, we do get OT 13 seconds in, and we're already seeing Quadrant lead off with some good possession, but immediately turned around. This one was taken from the Team Liquid half and carried all the way to the goal line.
Lead block forward. You can see a towel bearing down on each side.
Punishing against Quadrant. It was those mechanics, that speed, that raw ability from Team Liquid. That's what gets them their first goal, and maybe their second with some passing plays. Back to a Chronic. The give and go. Left, right. Where do you think the ball's going? How do you defend it? You can't even read the play, Daz.
1-2 and back to 1. Loving Wave and a Chronic almost forced it through. Relating Wave is awkward. He's backwards. He still tries to help. Cash gets demoed. It's a bit of a chaos here in the backfield. Atal, free chance off the backboard. Oh my God!
This man has got to have some type of modded car. Maybe springs on his wheels. Look at how fast he was able to get up to that aerial.
Liquid right now, they're on attack, but as soon as it goes the other way, they're lacking numbers.
That was a really disappointing flick from Dorito too. He'd run out of boost, didn't try and go for the 50, just hit it somewhere towards the net, but nothing came from it. Oski, in mid-air though, just sucker punches that ball home.
Look at the pass downfield. Oski sitting central and gets the redirect mark.
The final 20 seconds is going to be somewhat of just a parade as Liquid need to hold off from conceding 2. They won't be. In fact, Atto is going to be getting that 4th goal, separating the teams by 3. 2-1 in the series now. Liquid are being huge for any fans of German Amigos and Quadrum. Is something that I feel like we haven't necessarily seen from them a huge amount, where they've had this overperformance potentially. Timeout buff. Yes, please. 5 seconds again. And look at the double tap for a Chronic. Bang. Bang. Thank you, man.
Timeout buff down the other end, and Chronic can't quite get a top corner. Dorito stuffs up the hit. The demo comes out, but Atomic's last man, the bump. This could be dangerous. Dorito. The bump. Is it? It is.
The physicality from Liquid overwhelming G1 like a tsunami. 1 demo, 1 bump, an air dribble attempt. He reckons that he can just keep racking up these demos. He gets 2 more on the back line, completely removes that offense starting to build for G1. And now he goes for 1 flip reset. Can't get over the second base. 50's hit with the 3rd. Atto, the 2nd goal.
Sometimes the best play, Stumpy, is to do nothing at all. The flip reset was all he needed. The 2nd touch didn't come in.
Again, 1 flip reset. Both these teams now not wanting to make that crucial mistake. We've seen the mistakes that can come out. A Chronic there. I felt like that might have been one, but now a 2v2. Oski to bump. And it ends up being off Mark's roof.
Oh no, I think I'm cursed at saying they haven't done an own goal in a while, but Dorito could have saved that. He dodged the bump, but it was
staying away from danger there. Oski looked to bump him. Like, we're going to look to not overextend here. You know, it's all about staying calm in these positions. That's the good opportunity. A Chronic forced it through. What a solo play by Chronic, taking a scenic route. A little bit of a stealing bounce. Huge fake on Itachi, and then the beat on Exotic did not come back to haunt them in the 2nd game. That's what it's about for Team Liquid. They know that they've got what it takes mechanically. They know that they've got the talent. It's all about consistency. Look at this, Ratto. Give these guys a little bit of time on the ball, and you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Itachi actually tried to pick up the back corner boost there as it spawns. Karmine Corp with the first push forward. Fake challenge to the near post from Atto. Slows Itachi down. And that gave time for numbers to gather at the back. Now Atto through 1 with a low 50. Can he go through? Yes, he can. Atto with a huge solo play ties the series.
Vatira got greedy. Could have played that to his own back corner, give himself so much time.
You know, compared to the MVP of the split so far, standard he's set for himself, Itachi's having a very awkward couple of games here. But Vatira is just doing more and more. Not enough though. Atto finishes off a full team offensive drive. Oski with a win on a 50-50. A knock on forward. A Chronic's there to pop it to the backboard, and in comes
Chronic, he turns. That's a good bounce from him as well. He's up against Vatira, who has got support on the way. Goes for the low challenge. And that might be a new wrinkle to the game that will be very good for Team Liquid. That is sheer power. Unstoppable.
What a team play by a Chronic and Atto. Infield from
the boost
Atto.
totals are starting to run low. K-Corp are aware of it. They're starting to swarm. Every challenge that goes their way was another big win for them. Instead, this one drops down to Atto. Gets the pass.
Atto with a monstrous pass. He had hardly any boost to play with. Had to wave dash alongside the ball.